Gadzooks, guys and gals, it is me, Benny Burrito, with this week's game review, this time looking at Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Guy Fieri. Now, I've never played the Wii U original, so I'm kind of just reviewing this game by my first impressions. So maybe I have some bias to being, oh wow, it's so cool that the game has this. You know what I mean? So encourage you to make your own opinions, maybe read some other reviews. I am not the end-all be-all. With that said, let's just begin. So my first time playing this game, first time playing Super Mario 3D World as a whole, I gotta say, I love the jazzy Mario renditions. I love it. Those things, it's the kind of stuff that you put on YouTube, you know what I mean? When the holidays are coming around and you want some good chill music, you put on these jazzy renditions. The snow's falling down, you got the tinsel on the tree, and the tinsel's too distracting, but you have the lights and the ornaments and whatnot. I was raised Jewish, I don't even deal with Christmas, but I know how it would probably go, and these jazzy songs remind me of how that would hypothetically be. It doesn't remind me of Menorahs, I'll tell you that though. Also, love the references and the kind of mechanics that they pull from other games and how it's all put together, where you kind of store items like you would in Super Mario World, but at the same time you're finding stars like you kind of would in Super Mario 64, and there's some aesthetics that are like Super Mario Galaxy. The whole package is just pretty good. And in specifically Bowser's Fury, Bowser's Guy Fieri, it's a really cool open world kind of side game. It's like the Dark Souls of Mario. Haha, just kidding. It's like nothing like Dark Souls besides the fact that they're both open world. But it's cool. It's cool. You kind of roam around trying to find the stars on the different islands. It kind of has some elements of Super Mario 64, which is my favorite. Spoiler, that or Super Mario World. Either way, putting them together, I think it's great. I think the whole thing is great. You're adventuring around, finding different islands. It gives you the little hints for the shines. I call them shines, kind of like Super Mario Sunshine. Look at that reference. But yeah, it gives you the hints. Kind of tells you where what you should be looking for. I think that's really cool. That's one thing that I didn't really like very much about Odyssey, was how the moons were everywhere. I mean, you turn around, there's a moon. You look down the cliffside, there's a moon. You go up to the top of the tree, there's a moon. Moons, but they didn't really feel special. This one kind of has a bit more of that sort of special, unique element to it. Also, it has the point-and-click functionality that Galaxy had, and you'll use that throughout the games as well. I think that's cool. So recently, related to this, or somewhat related, I started collecting Amiibo. I have a bunch of them, and I really like them. So I want to use them for the games that I buy, and this game is Amiibo Compatible, and when I did the little swipe-a-roo, or whatever you would call it, the little scan-a-rooney, it popped out a star. That's all it did, was pop out like a yellow normal invincibility star, and that was kind of, I don't know what I expected, but just a regular star, maybe it was a little underwhelming. I don't know. I'll let you decide if you think that's cool. Maybe if I was in a pinch, I could bust that out, but I'm an old school gamer, baby. I like the difficulty, so I don't really want the stars. Finally, for the good, we're still talking about the good things about this game. The online multiplayer functionality is hilariously fun. I played with one of my viewers on stream, and I gotta tell you, it was a great experience. I only tried that on the main game, so I didn't try it with like Bowser Jr. with Mario and Bowser's Guy Fieri, but I loved it. I think that's a great thing. You guys should try it out. A few bad things, the movement feels a little weird. It's kind of like the stop-start inertia of your moving feels a little odd, and I'm still getting used to it. I wish there was a bit more to do on the main game's overworld, on the Super Mario 3D World's overworld. There's all these cool things that looks like you can jump on them, but then you can't interact with them. It'd be nicer, in my opinion, if you could, and find little question boxes and all that. And then I think for Bowser's Guy Fieri, Bowser comes a bit too frequently, almost as frequently as that joke. And the fights to get rid of him can be a little monotonous over time, but you still have the whole Super Saiyan cat thing, and it's alright, it's good. Finally, I want to ask, why cats? I'm a dog guy, why would you choose cats of all the animals? But my rating, 9.5 out of 10. I love the game, it's a lot of fun to play. With a little bit of tweaking, it would be perfect. Not quite there. 9.5 I think is really fair. And I'm looking forward to playing more of this game. I think it's great. Check it out if you want. And that's about it. See you next week.